Kitchen. Today we're going to do a little crash course on caramelized onions. And here we go. We got caramelized onions with a little bit of green pepper caramelized. My good friend Sarah's here with us today, and she's asked for some tips and tricks on how to make some good caramelized onions. So here we go. Before we begin, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe, and we'll show you how we do this. Welcome to Poul's Kitchen. This is Chef Poul. Today we have my friend Sarah over. Now guys, if you're looking for a really nice girl that actually is a real female, meet my friend Sarah here. Message me for information. We'll have a little conversation. She's one of my best friends, really good person. A very pretty girl. She's a Norwegian princess. So if you really want to talk to her, you kind of have to really be worthy of it. So today we're going to do a little crash course on how to, how do I want to say this? How to make onions, caramelize some onions for her. We were watching some videos and she really likes onions, but she's not totally comfortable or sure what she wants to do with caramelizing them. So we're just going to do a really quick video and Sarah's going to try some caramelized onions. Amy and I are going to want some later anyways, so you know what, why not do it now? We can reheat them up later, not a big deal. So let's get into the kitchen. So I got a fairly nice skillet here, and we're going to turn this on here. Come on in, Sarah. This would be, we can just call this, Sarah asked for some tutoring. So here we go, she's getting a free cooking lesson. One of my best friends. So we got to walk here, we're going to heat this up. We're going to go a little bit lower than medium. I've got some extra virgin olive oil in here, and that's important, right? Okay. I would suggest extra virgin olive oil. Butter works too. Yeah. You're going to put butter, always use a little bit of oil at least, because it will help the butter from burning. Okay. Because you want the butter there, but you don't want it to burn all out. Right. So we've got that there. We've got some onions that I've already pre-cut. They're cut thin, but not short. And just for the heck of it, everybody likes some green pepper on that as well. So we're going to use a little bit of Himalayan pink salt, smoked paprika. And smoked paprika, if you guys aren't aware of it, it helps give a little bit more of a barbecue taste to it. I don't want to use liquid smoke with it. It's just going to be way too strong for that. But a little bit of smoked paprika will help that. And of course we got we got pepper. Liver breath over here has got me all thinking about butter for some reason. Amy's been asking me all day to make her liver and onions.
No,
I'm just not in the mood.
I hate liver. No.
It's my going joke here, guys. Amy.
The last time I had liver, I spit it out. Ugh.
She ate the whole thing, and she...
No.
And then when she actually got to eat a little bit of a strawberry, she couldn't handle the strawberry, and she spit that out. That's what she's talking about.
No.
So we're going to let this oil heat up a little bit, because we want it to be hot. We don't want to just, dupe it in. We want her to get a little bit hot here. Now, it's not going to take long, and this is really quick. Sarah, we don't want to leave this on here until they become black and dark. You can, I don't recommend it, you don't need to.
No, we have the smoke alarm going off.
That, and the onions just aren't going to be that good to taste. So we peel that up here, and then we're going to put that in the Amy bowl, and that means what Amy is going to be tasked to cook, or to clean, sorry. So we're just going to separate the onions up here a little bit. Now I'm using white onions, and white onions are usually really good. It's one of our favorites anyways. You know what, I don't like that one as much for this.
Are they sweeter than regular onions?
They are. They've got a nice little sweet taste to it. Now if you want to be really creative, and if I was planning on doing this before, I probably would have had 2 or 3 different types of onions. But this is kind of a spur of the moment thing where Sarah asked for some help. So we're just going to use what we have. And to be honest with you, who can't say that they have onions sitting in the house? Everybody has onions in the house. You want to put a little bit of garlic in here, you can do that too. And you're just going to set that in here. It's not something you're going to put, you're not going to leave there for a long time.
Right.
So what we are going to do though, and again, like I always say, if you're going to use salt, I would suggest sea salt. And you're not going to use a lot. But I'm going to crinkle some over here. It'll just help to sweat it out a little bit more.
Okay.
Now some people say, you know, you want to cook them until they're translucent, and you can. I don't think you have to. Like I think that's not necessarily a really great idea. But they're not going to take very long. They're really, really not. I suggest, especially on a nice hot summer day, make sure you have your fans going, because you know what? It's not going to take a whole lot to set your fire alarm off. It really isn't.
We learned that last week.
It's a really hot day and you got a million things going, and yeah, the fire alarm will go off. It just is what it is. Unfortunately, we're in apartments. This is not a house. The ventilation here is not really the greatest. It is what it is. Now, sir, I want you to take this here, and I just want you to feel with it, you know, how soft are they getting?
Oh yeah, they're starting to get soft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when they get to that point, now I'm going to use some green pepper. That's my favorite thing to use. That or sweet pepper. Those are my favorites. Now, I mean, cucumber, celery, other things, you know what? They're not a bad idea to do.
And zucchinis would be good as well.
Yeah, zucchini would be a great choice. You just want to cut them the size you want them. And you put them in here. Now, they're not going to be here very long. So now, we're going to use a little bit of smoked paprika. Don't need a whole lot. Then we're going to put some pepper. Now, I really encourage you guys to be very careful when you're listening to other people. They'll tell you have to downpour a lot of salt. I've already got salt on this, so I'm just going to use 2 shakes just for the green pepper, and that's it. Don't need any more than that. I'm just going to stir her up pretty good here. And mushrooms and green peppers are just some of the things that really don't need a whole lot. But they're healthy, and they are good for you. This will taste great. Now, if you want to take this on and put it on, say, like a hamburger.
Yeah.
You want to make a steak, pork chops, anything else. This will be really good to put on there. And to be honest with you, if you're having a dinner party, they don't know you as a cook. This will give it an extra level of flavor and texture that you're going to make your guests really, really happy with. So that's basically it. So, what's that look like, Sarah?
Oh yes, it is getting cooked, yeah. Very good. It smells wonderful.
Yeah, so that's basically it. So, please hit the like button, share, subscribe, and that's pretty much it. So we're going to sit down and eat. I don't think you really need to see much more of it. It's not exactly like we're making a full meal here. So that's all she is. So thank you for coming to Paul's Kitchen. Hit the like button, share, subscribe. And take a look at my good friend Sarah here. Did you learn anything today?
Yes.
Good. Have a good day.